Grazie. Onorevole Octen, è l'ultimo intervento di questo panel.
Hello. I want to congratulate you for preparing this huge and very meaningful organization. And I'm proud of being part of this organization too. Thanks a lot. I want to tell you some specific truths about Turkey's achievements on women's rights. Since the early 20s, Turkey has achieved notable improvement in its legislation, including the constitution, to guarantee gender equality and to ensure non-discrimination against women in all areas. In this context, the Committee on Equality of Opportunity for Women and Men Committee of the General National Assembly of Turkey was established with the Act on the Committee on Equality of Opportunity for Women and Men, which was adopted on 25 February 209 and come into force on 24 March 209. The committee, as an authorized body of the GNAT, is mainly responsible for protecting and improving women's rights and promoting equality between women and men. Both partisans and independent members of the GNAT are represented in the committee in proportion to the relative number of seats in the parliament. In this case, the committee is one of the few committees in the GNAT which can include independent members. As expected, most of the members of the committee are female members of the parliament, while in the previous legislative term, 11 out of 17 members of the committee were female. In the current legislative term, 20 out of 26 members are female. The interest of female members of the parliament to the committee is increasing each day. The representation of women in Parliament has increased sharply in 10 years' time, as it was 4.4% in 202 with 21 women parliamentarians, and 9.1% in 27 with 48 women parliamentarians, and has risen to 14.1% in 211 with 78 women parliamentarians. This is a significant improvement towards the achievement of the target for women's representation as 17% in Parliament by 2015, as referred in the Millennium Development Goals report in 2005. In the Parliament, we can care our staff's children between 0 and 6 years of age, and 118 women are working in the Parliament, with 335 first advisor of the staff and 93 second advisor. The proportion of women working in the Parliament in Turkey is 35%. Within the context of its contribution to the efforts to achieve gender equality at the international level, Turkey actively contributed to the elaboration of the Council of Europe Convention on Preventing and Combating Violence Against Women and Domestic Violence. The convention was opened for signature in May 2011 during Turkey's chairmanship of the Committee of Ministers of the Council of Europe. Having submitted its instrument of ratification to the Secretariat of the Council of Europe on 14 March 2012, Turkey is the first country to sign and ratify the convention. It calls also the Istanbul Convention too. In accordance with the protocol signed with, a joint program on fostering an enabling environment for gender equality in Turkey is the biggest project the committee has involved so far, in partnership with UN Women and United Nations Development Programme. In the context of this two-year project, activities at national and local level will be undertaken in order to internalize social gender equality policies of the government of the Republic of Turkey and to increase public consequences in this matter. The activities involve such notable efforts as an awareness-raising campaign under the theme of Stand By Me for a More Just World at the local and national level, making up for deficiencies in order to establish social gender equality in Turkey. An overview of the related legislation within the context of this project, the meetings with the participations of governors, officials charged with governing provincial district, NGOs and MPs have been held to share opinions and raise awareness on social gender equality in 12 cities spread over in its north region. In accordance with the protocol signed with Turkish Post, Telegraph and Telephone Administration on 5 December 2011, brochures and bills raising awareness on women's rights, encouraging social gender equality and rejecting violence have been set to every house in Turkey. The logo and catchphrase of the project will be printed at stamps in 2012, and these stamps will be used in approximately 1 billion mails. Thank you. Thanks a lot.